everybody, I'm Delicia and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm very excited about this cigar I'm going to be reviewing. This is the Diamond Crown Maximus, part of that beautiful 4-pack sampler that I mentioned on Father's Day. And I'm extra excited about this cigar, and I'll tell you why in a moment. But first, let me give you kind of a brief rundown in the history of this cigar and how it came to be. And this is taken directly from the Diamond Crown website. So let me read this for you. It says, Stanford Newman wanted to create a hearty complement to the wildly successful Diamond Crown line. To accomplish this, he enlisted the help of two legendary cigar families, the Fuentes and Olivas. After years of collaboration for the company's 110th anniversary, J.C. Newman launched a full-flavored, bold cigar that could only be created by these three cigar masterminds, the Diamond Crown Maximus, exclusively hand-rolled in the Dominican Republic with Carlito Fuentes' very best master rollers. The long filler in Maximus is a secret blend of specially aged Dominican filler tobaccos. The Maximus wrapper is a special Ecuadorian tobacco exclusively grown on the El Bajo region of the Olivas Ecuador plantation. El Bajo sits in a pristine valley where the mountain's natural minerals and nutrients, washed down by centuries of rain, have made the soil exceptionally rich, perfect for growing tobacco. The unique and remarkably smooth, full-bodied flavor of the Diamond Crown Maximus is unparalleled. Only the richest, hardiest, and darkest tobacco from the top priming corona of the plant is used in the Diamond Crown Maximus. Because of the tobacco's weight, Carlito Fuente is able to re-bulk and re-ferment the tobacco, further contributing to its full flavor and dark color. So again, if you caught that, there's three families involved in this particular cigar, which makes it just a really spectacular overall cigar blend. Just historically, it's kind of like one of those wow cigars. And I know you guys are familiar with this. It's been around for a little while. I'm just kind of revisiting this cigar with this review. And again, I'm just excited about it because, as I mentioned when I first started the video, I like the idea of pairing cigars together sometimes, which normally, traditionally we pair cigars with a spirit, with a coffee, with, a soda, whatever it may be. But not too often do we talk about pairing cigars with cigars. And so this particular cigar is fantastic as a follow-up to smoking the Diamond Crown Classic. So if you're somebody who smokes more than one cigar a day, this is a beautiful way to kind of go throughout your day, starting off with the Diamond Crown Classic with a cup of coffee, preferably. And then as your day goes on, introduce yourself with the Diamond Crown Maximus. And if you're an espresso drinker, even better. That's a beautiful pairing. Again, those two cigars complement each other, in my opinion, very well with the flavor components, the strength levels, and all of that goes into it. So without further ado, let me go ahead and just get this baby lit up and start smoking it. Has just a gorgeous wrapper. I love this one. It's so eye-catching. It's so elegant, very regal on the presentation. And it's also available in 7 different vitolas. So today I'm actually smoking the Toro, which is the number 4, but it's available in 7 overall different vitolas. So something literally for everybody. There's with the exception of there's no Lancero in the 7, bummer. But aside from that, there's literally something that everybody would enjoy in the vitolas offered, which is nice. So the pre-lit draw on this has kind of a sweet cherry-like notation to it. So let's see. And I'm actually following my own advice. So this is my second cigar of the day. And I actually smoked the Diamond Crown Classic a little while ago with a cup of coffee. So I'm not doing the espresso with this one because I'm doing a review of it, but it's definitely gonna be amazing. So right away, you get a finish of spice. So it kind of lingers on the palate a little bit with that little pinch of spiciness, more along the lines of I'm getting kind of like a cayenne red pepper type of feel to it. You pick up a little bit of anise, actually kind of a sweetness that, yeah, I would go with anise on it. Kind of almost candy-like, a little bit. Not a lot of it, just a little bit of that sweetness, kind of a candied licorice type of sweetness to it. Just initially, but definitely that cayenne pepper just comes through really nicely. You know me, I'm not a huge spice bomb person, but it's when it's the flavor versus the sensation, which again I talk about all the time in videos. The flavor of the cayenne pepper in this case is really nice. Just a beautiful introduction to smoking this lovely Maximus. Cedar, you can pick up the cedar in there. And actually a little bit of espresso. You pick up kind of a dark roast bean, coffee bean, in the background, not so much in the front. You kind of have to search for it and let it sit on the palate for a little bit, but certainly a good amount of spice to it. But yeah, just I can tell this is going to be a nice little flavor bomb. But a beautiful start, lovely aroma right away, very inviting. Burn lines off to a good start. The draw itself is very easy, effortless, just very nice. So I'm gonna go ahead and smoke this down a little bit more, of course, and check back in for the second third. So coming back in pretty much through the halfway point on the Diamond Crown Maximus, featuring that very flavorful Ecuadorian El Bajo sun-grown wrapper, Dominican binder and filler, and then again a recap of the notes on the first part of the cigar, flavor-wise. There was kind of the combination of the nice cayenne pepper, pretty noticeable in that, as well as some underlying sweetness that was coming through. A little bit of a coffee bean in there. Now as I'm getting through the pretty much the second third, there's still a little bit of the coffee nuance, still get the coffee bean in there. Also picking up a very beautiful roasted nuttiness to it. Really nice flavor. Again, this is right up my alley. I like the little bit stronger cigars. This one has so much flavor to offer. And as I mentioned in the beginning, it's a beautiful follow-up to if you start your day with the Diamond Crown Classic. This is a beautiful cigar to introduce as your second cigar of the day. Just a tremendous amount of flavor to it. In addition to the roasted nut, you're also you still pick up some of the cayenne pepper in there. However, it's either that it kind of mellowed or those other flavors picked up a little bit more, because it's not necessarily a front runner anymore on the flavor profile, but you still notice it. It's just a really nice overall, again, very balanced and a beautiful burn line. The ash itself is holding on, just nice every time, about an inch or so before it falls off. So you can tell that the construction is just, right on point with this one. So I'm going to continue to smoke it down. As I mentioned, I actually kind of went through the second third almost. So I'm going to just finish up this last little bit here and check in one last time with the final third with any updates on flavor. All right, so coming back with the final third on the Diamond Crown Maximus. Again, just tremendous flavor. This is a bolder offering in the Diamond Crown portfolio, and I've said it now a few times, but it's such a great cigar as a follow-up to the Diamond Crown Classic. If you're smoking that one earlier in the day and then you're carrying on your day or finishing up your day with the Diamond Crown Maximus, just incredible amount of flavor, very bold. This last little bit has turned a little bit more woodsy. So you're kind of getting more of that sun-drenched cedar, even a little bit of kind of a charred oakiness to it in this last little bit, as well as that kind of the remnant of the spice that was there pretty much throughout the entire cigar. So it's gone from kind of a sweeter, then more of a, you know, coffee, and then still some of that sweetness and the nuttiness, and then now it's transitioned into more of a predominantly woodsy and still with some of that spice. So just again, a beautiful offering. Huge fan of the Maximus. I know there's a lot of you out there that are very familiar with the cigar, but for anyone who has never smoked it, highly recommended. Again, especially if you're somebody that likes to smoke multiple cigars in one day, this is a really nice offering for that purpose. So I'd love to hear your feedback. Again, for those of you who have smoked it already, if you're planning on smoking it, if you have some in your humidor, you know, what's your journey been like? And of course, feel free to post those pictures of this cigar if you have it, and make sure you tag JC Newman and myself just for curiosity. I like to see, you know, those of you who are watching and smoking along with me. It's always fun to do that together. So be sure to check out the JC Newman Diamond Crown Classic review for details on how to win that beautiful 4-pack that I've mentioned, containing this cigar and 3 other very special cigars. So make sure you don't miss out on that contest giveaway. It's going to be a lot of fun. I can't wait to see all the different responses and all the different chatter with that. So thanks again for tuning in, and I can't wait to see you next time. Cheers.